Hi Pisces, and welcome to your monthly tarot reading for August. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that the past few weeks have been awesome for you. And this is a general reading that could benefit any sun, moon, or rising Pisces sign. And so hopefully something will resonate here with you, but we can look to the cards to get a sense of the energies and insights and messages from Divine Source or the universe for Pisces in August. What is happening for Pisces in August? Okay, so give me a second to take a look at your cards for August and get a sense of what is happening here. Very interesting. Quite a lot of pentacles and a lot of perseverance, defending, and then rest and recovery. So we start off with the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles, we see this guy here light-footedly, perhaps is he dancing, is he high-stepping? One never knows, but he is able to juggle these two pentacles. And if you look carefully in the background, you can see the ships are on rough waters. So really, this is a card that indicates that you have a lot going on and you are active and busy and perhaps too much going on for you. So when we're looking at the Two of Pentacles, it often relates to finances and to your money. And so that you're having to be careful with how you budget your money or how you spend your money or how you're approaching bills perhaps. But it's something about juggling and finding the balance. And even despite tough times, you still have to be in command. You still have to be in control to be able to juggle these pentacles. So, maybe you spent a lot in July, you went on vacation, and now you're having to just be a little more frugal or thoughtful with how you spend your money. Or could be something that you're thinking about, well, how could I add in more income to my bottom line? What could I do maybe as a side job or something that could help me improve my ability and give me a little more foundation when it comes to my finances. This could also go to your work environment, which is, again, maybe you're having to juggle quite a few projects and, your whiteboard is stocked with, bullet points and things to do and deadlines. And you're trying to find the best way to manage it. So, twos are about decisions, so you have to think about how you're going to approach this, and with Pentacles, it's often a practical or grounded approach. So if you can take some time and just maybe list out some ideas and wherever this applies to you of either cutting back, modifying your budget, or what are some other ways to earn some extra money, pet sitting, seamstress, things that you could do just a little bit on the side to improve your bottom line. And along with that, we have the King of Pentacles. And this King of Pentacles, he's the master of his element. He's the master of coins, finances, property, investments. Think of the energy and the attributes of a successful business person and someone who has invested well, who has a lot of material possessions perhaps, and lives with comfort, and maybe some are lavish. But this King of Pentacles is someone who is experienced handling money. He's typically very fair and reasonable and is interested in how to maximize his work for his money and his investments. So again, using common sense, using a grounded, practical approach, thinking out things ahead, and this might mean for you, Pisces, that perhaps you're meeting with a financial advisor, or maybe you're talking to someone in your family who's pretty good with money and that can help you and can help guide you and give you some good advice. When we see court cards, it can indicate some attributes that would benefit you, or could be someone within your circle, could be someone at the office, it could be a father figure, someone who's a successful business person who has some good information to share. So handling your obligations, many things going on in the air, but again, you've got this king energy, which is very grounded and very stabilizing and focused on maximizing your finances or putting yourself in a good position for promotion or for a job or a project that's going to get you excited. So at some point in August, Pisces, you are going to have to continue to keep standing and persevere. This is the Nine of Wands. And this Nine of Wands, we see this guy looks a little weary. He looks very apprehensive. And the wands are behind him, and he's leaning and getting support from this wand. He's just kind of looking over like, wow, what's next? And this is a card about using your internal fortitude, your perseverance, your dedication. You are going to get to that final finish line. You are going to accomplish what you hope to accomplish. You may be bruised and battered, and you may have taken a few hits along the way, and maybe people have come at you, but you're still holding firm. You're still standing there. You're still ready to keep going. And it's kind of the attitude of whatever you throw at me, I can handle it. So this is a card of determination and of your inner strength and really of some courage to keep going. Often people could say, you know, I've had it. I just can't take it anymore. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm going to throw my wands down. I'm going to walk away. But that is not happening here. For you, Pisces, this is telling us that with the things that you're working on, that you are going to hold fast. You're going to stand tall. You're going to keep going until you reach conclusion, until you get to the end, till you reach your goal. And you're willing to take the punches, and that you can withstand the punches, and you're still standing. And you are able to perhaps protect your assets and protect what's going on in your life. And then really in tandem with this Nine of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands, which again is about having to defend your position. And this is about having to, maybe people are disagreeing with you or coming at you, attacking you in some way, that you are going to be able to stand tall. You have your wand here to protect and to push back. And, you have an advantage because you're a little bit taller here. And you're kind of overseeing the people here below or in the pit who are coming up. Well, you're on top. So again, leading into nines and to ones, this is your ability to defend yourself successfully, to stand tall, and to ride it out against people who may be naysayers, people who may put doubt into you, the don't be's that don't want you to succeed. We've all ran into those kind of folks. And, oh, you can't do that. That's ridiculous. Oh, that's so stupid. Why are you doing that? And, you're having to say, these are my beliefs. This is what I'm true to. And I'm going to keep following my dream. And if I want to become if I want to make it to the Olympics in archery, I'm going to keep working at it. So you can insult me and say whatever you want, but I'm still going to be here, and I'm still going to be doing what I believe in. And, between these two cards, this Nine of Wands and this Seven of Wands, it's a lot of energy. Energy to protect, energy to keep going, energy to defend yourself. So in August, a key word for you is going to be you're using a lot of your internal energy to deal with your environment, perhaps. And, that's when Temperance comes along. And Temperance, we see this angel here dipping a toe in the pool, in the water, toe on earth, and the flowing water between the two cups. And these, this is a great illustration of the word to temper or to moderate, which is finding balance and finding just the right amount of all the elements working together. This is a connection between the spiritual part of you and the physical part, and making sure that they're both rested and healed. And, temperance is about doing things in moderation. So it would be a good idea to look at your diet, to look at what you're doing for exercise. How much water are you drinking? Are you getting enough sleep? Because all of these things are going to impact how you balance, how you juggle, how you defend. It's going to really permeate all parts of your life. And with this Temperance card, we really get a sense of that finding the right balance of all the elements in your life leads you to the mountains and the sun in the background along this path. It's really up to you. You know the type of balance that it's going to take for you to be successful and to feel rested and to feel some healing energy. So whether you have to get a massage or you're going to get some, whatever it may be, you're going to do yoga, you're going to do some guided meditations, you're going to sleep in on Saturday. You have to find the way that's going to create some restoration and some healing energy for yourself, and to allow yourself to catch up so that you can feel better, so that you can perform better, and so that you can do all the things that it looks like you're going to be doing in August. And again, to support and to reinforce the Temperance card, we have the Four of Swords. And this Four of Swords, we see our knight or soldier laying down, hands in prayer position, sword below him, sword here. This is a card of really taking a time out, of taking a step out of whatever situation that you're in. You are removing yourself, and either through meditation, again, through calming practices, through prayer, through sleeping, and through just maybe turning off all the electronics and turning off all the noise, or maybe taking a day off from work, that you need to rest and to recover. This is a card about regenerating your spirit and restoring yourself and rebalancing everything going on in your life so that you can be a stronger, more effective you. It also suggests that you might have a new approach, that you're taking a time out to maybe rethink things and to come in a different way. But this is a card of really taking the time out to rest and relax, because if you don't, then you're going to be headed for a fall and for more anxiety and more stress. And that's the one thing that hopefully we can avoid in life. And the one caveat about this is that, by closing your eyes and praying or meditating and taking a time or a step away doesn't mean the problem just disappears. So more than likely, you're going back into the situation, but refreshed and maybe in a better position to handle it and to deal with things. So very interesting that these cards here align like this in terms of energy expended and then trying to recover that energy. And then we have August is going to be a hard-working month for you. This is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is about doing a fabulous job. You are skilled, you have talent, you have ability, you're very proud of what you do, displaying your pentacles here. Working hard, you're working hard with focus and without distraction. And without those things getting in your way, you are productive. And, while life goes on in the background with the city, You know, you're not having any of that. You are just sitting down there and doing your job. And when I think of the Eight of Pentacles, I think about the folks that are like the jewelers who are doing the jewelry repair, fixing a Swiss watch, the precision of it, or someone who's very skilled in creating things that have fine details. In whatever aspect, this is a card of apprentice learning to become a master. So within this, you also may have an opportunity to go to a conference, to take a class, to take a course, to meet with a mentor or someone who could help you improve. But this is improving your skill set too. You may not feel that you're getting rewards now, the financial rewards that you were hoping for. You've been working hard, and maybe it's not coming as quickly as you hope, but you have to be patient because ultimately it will pay off. You know, this is a card of finding fulfillment with what you do and being happy with your chosen work. And while it might be very precise and it requires you to be diligent and to work hard, you know, it's okay because you're getting enjoyment out of doing this. So that is something to think about is continue doing the great job. August, you're going to be working hard and you're going to be doing a super job with it. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. And in the Five of Pentacles, we see this hard luck couple or friends here kind of walking in the snow. They're a little beat up and they're passing by, looks like a church, and there are the pentacles in the stained glass window. There's a couple things with this card. It can suggest that you're overworked, getting overworked, and could be stressed out and could lead to feeling sick, feeling run down, feeling worn out. It could also be a case where you are not seeing that help is available to you. You're walking right past, you're not even noticing the pentacles here. And you're just kind of going along your way and you're relying on your friend here, but you're kind of walking past this helpful place. So, you know, the one thing I would say to you is that if you are feeling run down, if you are feeling tired, is to get some help, go see the doctor, take some time off, take care of yourself, don't run yourself into the ground. This could be some other type of whoopsie, like a misfortune when it comes to money, and maybe, you know, an unexpected bill came up, the car broke down, but something that is causing a bit of a hardship. Fatigue, exhaustion, anxiety, stress, kind of all wrapped up with the Five of Pentacles. So just take care of yourself when it comes to the Five of Pentacles and do the best that you can do. And you know, when you're building this extra attention to your finances, then it helps in these occasions. It helps you deal with the unexpected hardships that do occur in life. So let me just take a look here before I do anything else. I just see the cups within Temperance, but really it's there's not a lot of cup energies or cup cards in this reading. So let's get a sense of what we can see from an oracle card about love and get a sense of some insight, some deeper understanding. And this is self-love. You realize that the love of self is necessary to love another. And that self-love manifests itself by balancing your life, taking time to recover, taking time to restore. Self-love is standing up for what you believe in. And self-love is working hard, but knowing when to take a break and to ask for help when needed. So it's a little bit of all of those things. And, you know, when you are able to love yourself, then you're ready to love someone else. And then finally, I would like to pull a kind of a focus card or a theme of the month for August for you Pisces. You are protected, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. So divine sources, our angels, our spirits, our past loved ones are all there rooting for us and hoping that we have success and happiness and love and forgiveness. So take comfort in that, and for in whatever way that you pray or meditate or have your belief system, go to it in times of need. That if you might need something like with the fight, if you need to sit down and to really call to the angels or call to spirits, and in fact, as I'm looking at this, it jogged my memory here. Temperance is also about listening to your spirit and your angels in helping you finding the balance. So here, this really supports this as well. Put that here. So you are loved, you are protected. So Pisces, I hope that you found something helpful here today and that something resonated with you. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, or comment. I respond to all comments, and I look forward to interactions and talking to people who enjoy the readings. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's a great way to show support and to help out and to stay connected. And I hope that you'll check other readings on my channel.